Tell them start it. Okay, here we go. Do a test press. Just make sure we got everything cool. 1 second. As soon as it's ready, let us know. Just make sure I got it.
You good? Okay. All right. Shalom, Israel. You know, we're gonna start first and foremost by saying all praises and glory be unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. You know, double honors unto the apostles of GMS, the true elders of the nation of Israel on earth today. All right, and salutations to you, Akim, around the four corners of the earth that are pushing this earth in truth and sincerity. And what we're gonna talk about tonight, you know, is how Jake is becoming disenfranchised with America, man. And even the ones that can't figure out what's wrong, they still know something is wrong, man. And like you go all over the internet and all you see is just Jake complaining about this and complaining about that. And then how this basically the way these cops keep shooting and killing Jake getting mad, man. Because I saw 3 videos very recently that are pretty amazing, man. The one video is of the cop in New York raping a little girl in the holding cell. That was nuts, man. All right, and then we just saw the video of the cop in the red that plants the gun. All right, when they shot the dude, and then you can clearly and they getting caught up. Esau getting sloppy, man. All right,
too many cameras.
It's too many cameras now. Right, they can't, and so you got a cop. You got a cop that rapes a little girl on camera, and the whole world has seen it now. Edomite cop, you know, then forcing this little girl down, face down, and raping her from behind. You know, for all we know, he was popping in the ass. We don't know what he was doing to her. All right, and then you have the cop in red, the famous cop in red. Now, you can clearly see him. You can see the guy on the ground, and there's nothing on the ground. And then within seconds, when the wife takes the frame to the left, you can see his shadow bend over. And then when she brings the camera back, all of a sudden it's a firearm, a gun, laying at his feet. And then you go back a couple months to when the and it's Jake present as all this is happening. So these Jakes that's in these police departments, I look at them like, can I get a Luke 11:23 real quick? I'm looking at them like that, man, because you Jakes that's in law enforcement, man, are sellouts, big time, because you are part of the organization that is publicly oppressing your people, man. That's right. All right. So you that sellout coon. All right. That's tap dancing and singing and dancing for massa. All right. Then you go back about 6-7 months ago when the Jake got shot in the back by the cop, and then the cop ran back to his car and planted the gun, and the dude videotaping the whole thing, man. Right. All right. Then I saw another video where the brother put up, the brother not camp, one of the heads of the Everston camp, the brother Kowal, and it's got the Edomite complaining about how white folks steal everything that Jake do, because now they got White Lives Matter, and he started laughing about it, like they really need something, and you know we got to do something about the assassination of our policemen and the burning down of our cities in America. When Jake done burned down a city in America, right? Right.
And we got the right to go ahead on and burn and get upset and fight and kick and scream. You've been fucking having us in captivity for over 500 years, man. Nobody on the planet has been in captivity for as long as we've been in captivity, man. We tired of being in captives, man. Even if you are woken up to the truth or not woken up to the truth, Jake is starting to get fucking tired, especially the men of the Lord who are of the elect hopeful, man. Right.
Yes, sir. Can I get that scripture? Yeah, I got you.
And I got a precept.
This is Luke 11:23. He that is not with me is against me. He that gathereth not with me scattereth.
Right. So you're not doing the work of Yahweh Shem Shai. You against us, man.
That's right.
So we're against you. But the flip side of that, I was making just a comparison to these Jakes that are all in law enforcement, man.
Right.
All right. You know, like you can't make an unclean thing clean, man.
Right.
You can't be in that. Well, I'm gonna be a good cop and I'm gonna help my people. You can't, man. You want to keep your job because when that cop was planting that gun, it was a Jake right there, man. When they shot that Jake down, it was a Jake right there. And when that cop, sometimes back shot that Jake in the back, I forget where it happened. When the dude was running away and he shot him in the back, then he went to his trunk and pulled out a gun and went and laid it down next to him. And the dude was recording the whole thing. Who was covering for him? Jake.
This is Isaiah 13 and 15. That was what you had?
Yeah.
Go ahead, brother.
No, go ahead and read it, bro.
Everyone that is found shall be thrust through, and everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword.
Right. Right. You joined unto them, man. You're gonna die with them, man. You can't be making no covenants with these heathens, man. Especially Esau, man.
That's right.
You said 5:13.
That's right.
For my people, I'm going. This is Isaiah 5:13. It says, "Therefore my people are gone into captivity, because they have no knowledge, and their honorable men are famished."
Right. So you have no knowledge of who you are. You have no so therefore you're not seeking the proper things that you need to be seeking, man. You're not praying to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, man. You're not calling on the name, man. Right. You run around calling yourself, black. You're calling yourself Puerto Rican, Mexican, Dominican. You calling yourself by all these names, praying to these strange gods, man. Hey, calling on Most High Christ bless is not gonna get your prayers answered. Man.
That's right. This is Isaiah 30:1. Woe to the rebellious children, saith the Most High, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with the covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin. Now that walk to go down into Egypt, and have not asked at my mouth, to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh, and to trust in the shadow of Egypt.
So you're gonna run to the very cops that's shooting and killing you, man.
That's right. The same motherfuckers had you in slavery for over 500 years, been killing, hanging, beating your fellow brothers and sisters, and you want to be raping, right? And still raping you at the same time. These cops, they still gotta pay taxes. They still got a whole bunch of shit. They go in and out of debt and bankruptcy and all kinds of shit. They're the fucking fire too.
Yeah, the brother put a good scripture out. Bible teacher SC, 2nd Esdras 16:69. And they that consent unto them shall be had in derision.
That's right.
And in reproach and trodden underfoot.
That's right.
He said black cops will get trodden underfoot.
That's right.
Kind. Puerto Rican cops
and
Mexican
military
cops.
Too, by the way.
Right. It's because that's they included in that too, man.
That's right. And then they're militarizing the police anyways. If you're in the police, you're in the armed forces of the enemy, man. Right.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead, brother.
This is this is Sirach chapter 12, verse 10. Never trust thy enemy.
That's right.
For like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. Though he humble himself and go crouching, take good heed and beware of him. Right? Because there's no such thing as a good white man or good white cop or however you want to fucking word it, man. These were our enemies from the beginning, so they're still our enemies till this day.
All right. Matter of fact, go ahead and get Deuteronomy 28:68.
And the scripture says there's 2 and 2. So it was a righteous and it was a wicked. And those wicked didn't turn into righteous. They still the wicked. It's still 2 and 2.
It says, take good heed and beware of him, and thou shalt be unto him as thou hast wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt select it. And thou shalt know that his rust have not been altogether wiped away. So he's still the same devil, the same fucking cracker, right? The same Edomite that was whipping our asses, raping our women, right? Destroying the northern kingdom while they was destroying the southern kingdom. This is the same guy.
Still identity.
That deep embedded hate Esau still has for Jake, man.
And they talk about justice, man. All right. But what's that Edomite wench, a future wench? Nancy Grace, somehow she wants justice. She wants justice. Justice means you're gonna give America back. Right? That means that you should drive your fancy Jaguar, get the keys and the title to a Jeep, move out your house, leave everything there. That's justice. You got to give back all that what you stole, man, all you profited from. They ain't trying to do that.
Right.
And see, and they so disenfranchised, man. Right, which is gonna lead me into these bullet points. All right. Go ahead, brother. Bring it out.
This is Ecclesiastes 1:15. That which is crooked cannot be made straight.
Come.
You know, so Lord set this man up to be devil. That's where he gonna play his role, man. He's set up to be the damn devil. He hates you, so-called Negro Latinos, native Americans, man. You waste your time trying to find something good. He's no good. This damn devil no good, man. He's a damn devil, man.
Mm-hmm. And it reminds me of Matthew 27:16. I'm not gonna read the whole little thing, but when they Pilate came and said, "Okay, look, man, I'm about to release somebody. I got Barabbas. This motherfucker been murdering motherfuckers, been straight fucking doing all kind of straight wickedness, and I got this guy right here. He been just healing people. He can turn water, water to wine. He fed 5,000 at one time, fed a couple thousand this other time. He walked on water. He did a whole bunch of. I don't see nothing wrong with him. Which one y'all want?" And then all these motherfuckers said, "I'll just go straight to the point." It says the government Matthew 27:21. Well, I'll start with 20 because it goes to them coons. But the chief priests and elders persuaded the multitude that they should ask Barabbas and destroy Yahushua. The governor asked and said unto them, "Whether of the twain will ye that I release unto you?" They said, "Barabbas." Pilate said unto them, "What shall I then do with Yahushua, which is called Christ?" They all said unto him, "Let him be crucified." All right,
and that's why you niggas are dying right now, man.
That's right. But that's the next verse, verse 20. I jumped right down to the verse 25. Then answered all the people and said, "His blood be on us and on our children." And that, I hope that comment, but that blood be on our children. That's what's going on with these 2/3 today. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the motherfuckers are descendants of those same said motherfuckers who said we would rather have Barabbas, who would rather have the wicked, who would rather be coons than follow Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Because these are fact. That's right. If you're not following Yahweh Bashim Yahushai in this truth, you're coon. Period. There ain't no gray area. Right?
And them hang you up, cut your balls off, burn your body. Spirits is back on these Edomites too, man. Because right. Esau ain't giving no fucks. All right. They will kill you, man.
That's right.
And on camera and don't give a damn.
Because they know they can get away with it.
Because they know they're gonna get off. Right. Because they're gonna try to bring up any damn thing you ever did wrong when you fought it in class in the 7th grade. I'm just any old bullshit, man. Right. To try to belittle you and to make you look like you a damn criminal.
That's right.
Go ahead, brother, bring it out.
This is Jeremiah chapter 13, verse 15. Hear ye and give ear. Be not proud, for Yahweh has spoken. Give glory to Yahweh your God before he caused darkness, and before your feet stumble upon the dark mountain. And while ye look for light, he turn it into the shadows of death and make it grow darkness. That's backing up what the brother Uriah said, man. Like that's if you guys are following Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, you guys are coons, man. That's why all this is happening to you guys, man. You guys are dwelling in darkness right
now. That judgment. Is there more to that, brother? Is that it? Yeah, because the judgment is coming down, man. All right, because it's at the end of this thing. Because the 2/3 is not going to come back. It's not going to come back, man. The 2/3 are not going to come back to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. They're going to come back through the elect, man. So the elect are being sealed, man. As a matter of fact, they just might all be sealed already, man. The prophecies just got to play out, man. Go ahead, bring it out, brother.
This is Proverbs 17:15. He that justifieth the wicked, and he that condemneth the just, even they both are abomination to the Lord.
That's right.
And see, what you got to understand too, man, is that Esau is tired of you. He's done with you. This is Rome all over again. The brother mentioned earlier before we went live how they were kicking us out of Rome. There's a couple incidents that has happened, in different camps and things of that nature. But we were getting kicked out of Rome because of the ruckus that we were causing, man. Why? Because people were waking up and riots were caused. I'm sure people probably got killed, stabbed, beat over the head, or whatever, man. They probably, and centurions came rushing over and they banged on them too.
Right.
So it's and so now that's all happening all over again, man. The whole thing in Rome, we had the Pharisees and these false prophets out there, and you had the real men of the Lord. All right, so it was just a big ball of confusion, man. All right.
Real quick, this is Luke 11:47. Woe unto you, for ye build the sepulchres of the prophets, and your fathers killed them. As a matter of fact, I go back up one. He said, verse 46. He said, woe unto you also, ye lawyers, for you laid men with burdens grievous to be borne, and ye yourselves touched not the burdens with one of your fingers. Woe unto you, for ye build the sepulchres of the prophets, and your fathers killed them. All right. Basically, these fucking heathens, right? These 2/3, they're heathens, man. They're the same descendants of the niggas who killed us and vexed us. If we are those same men back in the day, they're the same motherfuckers today. Are the same motherfuckers who killed us back in the day.
The same ones who killed righteous Stephen, man. Stephen lit them up so bad, man.
Right.
He cut the hell out them to the point to where it made them so mad that they raised their hands to him and sent them to the spirit world, man.
I gotta read a couple.
Because he was cutting them so bad.
That's right. That's right. This is 48. Truly ye bear witness that ye allow the deeds of your fathers. For they indeed killed them, and ye build their sepulchres. Therefore also said the wisdom of God, I will send them prophets and apostles, and some of them they shall slay and persecute, that the blood of all the prophets which was shed from the foundation of the world may be required on this generation. They've been shedding our blood. There's been coons since the beginning. And these same 230 and coons are going to be the same motherfuckers who are going to get destroyed through the four sword judgments of the Lord, ending with the ICB and nuclear missile.
I had a scripture. This is Jeremiah 11:14. Therefore, pray not thou for this people, neither lift up a cry or prayer for them. It's you 2/3 niggas. All right. For I will not hear them in the time that they cry unto me for their trouble. All right. The Lord's not gonna hear you niggas, man. All right.
That's right.
He's gonna laugh at you.
Yeah, he's gonna laugh, right.
Yeah, but you go ahead.
Now, this is Isaiah 5:20. It says, woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. Woe unto them that are wise in their own eyes and prudent in their own sight. Woe unto them that are mighty to drink wine and men of strength to mingle strong drink, which justify the wicked for reward, and take away the righteousness of the righteous from him.
That's right.
You wicked niggas, man. More importantly, a lot of you 2/3 niggas, you false fucking prophets, man. All right? Because that's what you guys are doing. Mixing doctrines now, man. All right? This is which a lot of you guys, hey, you guys got the blood of Yahushua in your hands. This is 2 Thessalonians 2nd chapter, starting with verse 14. For ye brethren became followers of the churches of the power which in Judea are in Mashiach Yahushua, for ye also have suffered these things of your own countrymen, even as they have of the Jews, who both killed Lord Yahushua and their own prophets, and have persecuted us, and they please not the Most High, and are contrary to all men.
That's right.
All right. So not only do you have the blood of Yahushua on your hands, you have the blood of us on your hands, man.
That's right.
Because if you killed him, you for damn sure killed us.
Well, see now, no, Now let's tie it into Esau. The reason why they're still going down to Egypt, or they're still following after Esau. What has Esau been doing to us since the beginning of time? We can go back to Deuteronomy when it says Amalek, you're gonna war with them from generation to generation. Or was that Exodus? They said, you know what the scripture is.
Generation to generation.
For generation
right.
to generation, we're gonna have to be vexed by these heathens, and starting off with Esau. Ezekiel 35:5 says they have a perpetual hatred against us. So you're gonna pick the side of them and be the same type of motherfucker to vex us and kill us. You have to. That means that somebody grab you got your father the devil. You know what I'm saying? Your father the devil. You know what I'm saying? Anybody who's matter of fact, Matthew 18:17. Someone grab that too. Go ahead, brother. Yeah.
This is John 8:44. Can I start up, so?
Go ahead, brother.
All right, this is John 8, and I'm going to start at 42. Yahushua said unto them, if the Most High were your Father, you will love me. For I proceeded forth and came from the Most High. Neither came I of myself, but he sent me. Why do you not understand my speech? Even because you cannot hear my word. You are of your father, the devil, and the lust of your father ye will do. Which is what the brother's going into, man, because that's the spirit you guys have on you. Can somebody, Bible chart, quickly, Ephesians 2:2? Quick, because that goes
This
right.
is Ephesians chapter 2, verse 2. Wherein times past you walked according to the course of this world, according to the prince of the power of the air.
There you go.
The spirit which now worketh in the children of disobedience.
Right, the spirit which now worketh in the children of disobedience, man.
That's right.
That's the spirit of Satan, which is the spirit of Esau. I'm gonna keep reading. It's going to tell you. He was he was a murderer from the beginning. That's Cain. So you niggas got this. You 2/3, man. All right, and that includes you guys know your Israel, man. That's the government of Yasharallah, the so-called government of Yasharallah. All right, and the rest of you 2/3 is attached to Egypt, man. Because remember, the wicked Pharisees and scribes were who? Israelites that knew they were Israel and supposed to be top men in Israel. That's you fucking niggas, especially, man. Especially there the circumcision. Are you the top killers of the prophets? All right? He was a murderer from the beginning and a bold knight of the truth because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh the light, speaketh of his own, but he is a liar and the father of it.
And like the brother was saying, you guys got the same spirit, man. That's back in that John, right? Go ahead.
This is Matthew 23:37. O Jerusalem, Jerusalem, thou that killest the prophets and stonest them which are sent thee. How often do I have?
Yeah, you guys. Hey, remember that whole fiasco happened with the Bloods and Crips, and dude said, even though that was set up because he was active, he said we stoned guys like him. Well, that was the spirit you guys had back then. Because you literally stoned us. Look at Stephen. Look at Paul, man. All right? You guys, killed us so much that Elijah thought he was the only prophet left, man. All right? And, we coming back to them days, man.
All right, and like the elder brother already said, man, that you guys are the same as Esau, man. That's why you linked to his side, man. That's why y'all went and gave Yahushua over to the Romans.
Right. You're going to give your brother to the damn Edomites, man. Right? To the wicked. Damn. That's why y'all going to get cut off and die, man.
That's right. That's why y'all going to be tormented horribly. Remember that time.
That's why y'all going to get cut off and die. Matter of fact, that's a milk scripture, but get it anyway. Zechariah 13.
Yes, sir.
13, right. 13 and 8. And matter of fact, when you get that, get Romans 11:5 too.
I have a quick one. Jeremiah chapter 2, verse 30. In vain have I smitten your children. They have received no correction, for your own sword had devoured your prophets like a lion, like a destroying lion.
Yeah. And that's true to this day, man.
Because they getting devoured in the streets, man.
And it goes to show that you 2/3, you guys can receive correction. You guys are meant for that nuclear missile that's going to come.
Hey, the missiles hungry. They need to eat.
Right.
That's some wicked niggas.
Yeah, get those two scriptures.
Yeah, I got the Zechariah.
Right, they get Romans 11:5 about the shot.
too. But this is Zechariah 13, starting with verse 8. It should come to pass that in all the land, saith Yahweh, 2 parts therein should be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein.
Right. So the that 2 parts are gonna get cut off and die. That's you niggas that we've been reading about in the scriptures, man. All right. And you skins and you spicks that fall into that category too, man. Okay. All right. But that third is gonna get brought through. That's Romans 11:5. Get it off the shot.
This is Romans 11, the 5th chapter. Even so, then, at this present time, also there is a remnant according to the election of grace.
See, the elect, and hey, GMS and affiliates, right? Brothers who learned under GMS, okay, who stay true to the doctrine, are the only group of Israelites that speak and teach about the elect, man. Read it again, brother.
Right. Romans 11:5. Even so, then, at this present time, also there's a remnant according to the election of grace.
And that right, the remnant according to the election of grace, man, which we're all. That's why we do what we do. That's why we go out and put out our lives on the line and become living sacrifices in the heat and cold, to the elements, to the dangers of the highways and byways, to do this work out of fear, because we fear Yahweh Bashim Yahushua more than we do man.
That's right.
All right. And I don't want to be that one brother standing there while all the other brothers are getting lifted up, man. And I'm the only one standing there waiting to be missing food.
That's right.
I can keep on going.
Actually, he could keep going, but you know, it might take him into something else. You keep reading.
No, it's on point. Verse 6. And if by grace, then it's not of works, otherwise grace is no more grace. But if be of the works, then it is no more grace, otherwise work is no more work. But then Israel have not obtained that which he seeketh for.
It did fit right in, because what's the works? We're doing the works of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. You're supposed to edify and exhort, man. Exhort the brotherhood, all right, and edify, you know, those who don't know, man. Feed the flock.
Right along with that.
Okay, he got some too. So go ahead, brother.
Okay, Psalms 82 and 2. It says, "How long will ye judge unjustly and accept the persons of the wicked?
Right.
Defend the poor and fatherless."
So I can read that again.
It says, "How long will ye judge unjustly?"
And he's talking to who? Now you go with verse 1.
Verse 1. It says, "The Most High standeth in the congregation of the mighty; he judgeth among the gods."
So that's plural.
Gods, small g.
That's the Alahayim. That's the men of Israel.
Same elect in Romans 11:5.
That's right.
Would I be correct?
Absolutely. All right. Now go back to where you were just at. We read the verse you started with.
All right. It says, "How long will
So to you Israelites, how long are you going to what?
Judge unjustly?"
Judging is making mental decisions, man. All right. When a judge sits on the bench and is presented with the case, he listens to the prosecutor and he listens to the defense, and he has to judge and make a judgment between their arguments to find out what is the law, what is right. The Lord is asking us, how long are you Israelites going to judge and make mental decisions and do it wrong?
Right. So how you gonna judge anyone if you call it on Most High Christ bless? How you gonna judge anyone if you call it on a higher? And I can't even say that shit. You don't even, a higher whatever the hell they say.
That's right.
Okay. How you gonna do that, man?
How you gonna just look at the men of the Lord, a great millstone, and scoff at us? You know what I'm saying? When we out there doing the work, defending the poor. Go ahead, finish it, brother.
Right. It says, "How long will ye judge unjustly and accept the persons of the wicked?"
And just so accept them. Whoever's wicked, that's cool. Who's the wicked? He's starting off with Esau, and then going down. There's only one person wickeder than Esau, and that's wicked ass niggas, man.
It says, "Defend the poor and the fatherless, do justice to the afflicted and needy, deliver the poor and needy rid them out of the hand of the wicked.
It said through justice, right? You got to give these people the 100% truth, the just truth, man, all right? And deliver them. Hey, going back to that Zechariah, it's how you deliver yourself, man. All right, you can't do that with no damn doctrine that got bullet holes in it. All right.
And then speaking on these cops in the military, whatever, it says, rid them of the hand of the wicked. Wait a minute, you delivering them into the hand of the wicked.
That's right, and helping them plan evidence, helping them cover up,
helping them cover up.
Out on CNN saying, well, you know, how can no, stop, no. Shutting down somebody trying to come, you know, that, what's that faggot, you know which one, I don't know his name on CNN, but he's a fucking, he came out, the one who came out, no, I'm talking about the Jake, the nigga, who came,
the one that the people at Ferguson ended up cussing out?
Right.
Told him to leave, whatever?
Yeah, but that's the one who came out,
no,
you know, watch
with the ball smooth face.
You just showed it. You don't watch it.
You talking about the dude with the ball smooth face?
Cut. I watched a little bit of all of them because he got to. You know,
Jake was telling him he was a sellout. You know, roughly paraphrasing.
Right.
He was sellout. You ain't for your people.
Right. See, but when he's of the. That's his name, Don Lemon. That's him. He is an Israelite.
Don Lemon?
Yes, it's a nigga who that's the motherfucker. That's the motherfucker.
Oh, right. That's the one thing.
That's that bitch. All right. So, but this motherfucker will get on, and then he's all for a white man, right? And he's doing white man's bidding. They'll have two niggas, and they'll be going back and forth, but he'll sit there and facilitate and be, you know, low key scoffing. That bitch. Bring that. It's time for this bitch to be exposed even more. This fucking cracker ass nigga, man.
He gay too.
Oh yeah, he came. That's why I said he came out.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah.
Oh, so I knew he was a ball juggler, man.
Yeah. He's a Balchinian.
Damn.
This bitch ass, coon ass, Uncle Jake ass nigga, man. All right. Lemon head looking like, you know what I'm saying? And that's a goddamn Obama.
That's why he got that job, man.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
To get them benefits.
That's right. But they'll sit over there and they'll sit up there while they're interviewing this Jake versus these other motherfuckers, and he'll sit there and slam the Jake. And say, no, well, you can't say that. Well, no, don't stop that. Don't. He'll sit up there and buffoon and baccoon these motherfuckers, man. Yes, that's what we call them Balchinians, man. Them Uncle Tom ass niggas, man. Is it? Huh? That's right. That he coined that. I can't steal it. All right. You know that ones with the wear those bow ties and shit. We call them Balchinians too. All right. But anybody who's a fucking Esau fucking faggot ass follower, all right. Anybody who's an Israelite should hate anybody who's not an Israelite, because nobody has stood up for our people, man. Who's standing up for us, man? Go out there in the media right now. Who's really standing up? Who's the forefront? If somebody said, no, we need to call ABC, XYZ to stand up for all the shit they do on our people. You can't say Al Sharpton. No, you can't say Jesse Jackson.
You know what? The dude on the Advice show, man, I got to give credit to him, man. And not, you know, he got that zeal, but not according to knowledge. But he be going in on Esau and this racist bullshit that's going on in America. What's the brother name on the Advice show? Welcome to the Advice show. The big Jake. He was one.
You done stumped all.
What's his name? He
got the slick back.
He on the Advice show. The brother, he was the one pointed out. He did the video where he showed that the man, the woman was trying to get a husband arrested for getting her son's haircuts.
Oh, you talking about this guy?
And he's always showing how Esau. He's always talking about the racist white supremacists and their system of white supremacy. He be exposing the hell out of these Israelites. Yeah, he a big brother,
older,
yeah, that brother right there, man. Yeah, that brother right there.
Right?
He's you know, he not doing it according to wisdom and knowledge and understanding of the scriptures. But he be standing up for Jake though, man. Yeah. Cause that brother be exposing the Edomites, man.
Posted by Phil.
Yeah, I messed with that brother, man.
This guy right here.
He having some good shows, man. He be showing you how wicked these Edomites are.
Well, then he gonna have to wake up into the truth.
You know?
Otherwise, he a cool ass nigga too.
He be going in though.
Right,
man.
I
Some
see.
hot
Stop
topics.
vaccinating your children before you become.
Right, he's one of those people. Who
Frame by frame review. Yeah. Fuck,
yeah, he did that. He was. That's matter of fact. He's the one that put that video up, made it go viral. Someone sent him the video and he put it on his show.
Frame by frame review. It's
a frame by frame review, and he shows you how that cop planted it and exposed it, man. Because he said when he first watched the video, you couldn't see. He was like, people kept saying it. They planted the gun, but he didn't see it. So someone sent him the video and told him to watch it, and he watched it frame by frame. He was like, "Oh shit, I did see it. You can clearly see it, man." You can play a little bit of his voice for a moment. Can you turn it up?
Yeah, I can.
If you don't like what somebody's saying to you and you going back and forth, hit the block button.
For more than a year now, Rhonda and tens of thousands of fleet residents
he was talking, but then
for more than a year. That's her.
This report says, quote, there was a pungent smell of most of that's what they are, going to look for children.
Yeah, that brother right there, man.
Okay, because this is advertising for it. So now the thing is, he's gonna have to hear about this truth and come into it. Otherwise, he a fucking coon ass nigga.
He gonna end up dying and get destroyed anyway.
Just make me feel like Tommy Sotomayor. He say a lot of different points.
Tommy Sotomayor.
I'm saying him too. I'm just saying, but he will come speak out for niggas supposedly.
Tommy,
but you know,
fuck that.
I'm not in disagreement with that. I'm just saying, just because you out there saying, oh, white man doing this, white man doing that. If you don't come into the knowledge of how about Shimmy, I would shy. That's the only point of men. Okay, all right, fuck Tommy, I'm with you, bro. Yeah, I'm about to say fuck him too. I'm about to check him out now.
You gotta check his
so I can't really speak on him because I don't know.
He put Esau on blast, man. Every day he put Esau on blast.
Well, you better come wake up.
And he be going and he be putting these nigga women on blast too, man. So that's what I was talking about.
But not. I will check him out. I will rock his out.
But
I got a couple of precepts.
Go ahead, bring it out, brother.
This is Lamentations 4 and 16. The anger of Yahweh have divided them. Hosea 2 and 7. And she shall follow after her lovers, but she shall not overtake them. And that word overtake basically goes to the same thing as accept. How long, when it said how long will you accept the person of the wicked, man? So he should not overtake them, man. All right, hey, Jake go after Esau and these heathens all the time, but these heathens do nothing but shun Jake, man. Talk down on them, fucking put bullshit titles on them, and kept now literally murdering y'all ass, man.
On camera,
right,
in front of the world, and still getting away with it.
Right,
get paid leave.
Right, they become millionaires off the shit.
Yeah,
literally. And she shall seek them, but shall not find them. Then shall she say, I will go and return to my first husband, for there was it better with me than now. For she did not know that I gave her corn and wine and oil and multiplied her silver and gold, which they prepared for her. Therefore will I return and take away my corn in the time thereof, and my wine in the season thereof, and will recover my wool and my flax, give it to cover her nakedness. And now will I discover her lewdness in the sight of her lovers, and none shall deliver her out of my hand. So the Lord could increase that fire, man. Like more and more Jake gonna start dropping them streets, man. Because this is the end. And this is Lamentations 4:16.
They gonna start dropping in volumes and big numbers.
That's right. And it's already started.
Lamentations 4:16. The anger of Yahweh have divided them, he will no more regard them. They respected not the persons of the priests,
right.
They favored not the elders. Hey, in Hosea 4 and I think 3, it tells you, man, strive not with people, because this nation is the people that strive with the priests, man.
That's right.
All right, nobody else do that shit but Jake, man.
That's right. I mean, we're the only people that we go out there and we have Bibles, man. We out there teaching history. We have history books. We have correspondence, and we're telling we said, hey, you know how a cracker will come up and say, who are you all? What's this about? We always tell them we're looking for the so-called Negro, Latino, Native American Indians, to tell them their heritage and their culture. That's been our motto. That's been our MO since the beginning.
Right.
And you're going to come against us for that?
Right, and because the truth is dangerous to them.
That's right.
That's why they come against us. Because like over the weekend, I was at Bar Ross camp, and you know people were coming against us, and then you had some Edomite come up, and this dude had the nerve to say even a bugged out nigga in the world started going at him because he was going at it with us with his retarded philosophies. But the Edomite said that the Grecians, Alexander the Greek, and the Romans were not the same people. And even the dude in the world was like, that's crazy. They are the same people.
Right.
But yeah, there's a dude said that. But the point being, Jehovah's Witnesses were 20 steps away. But when nobody over there bothering them,
that's right.
Right.
Right. They can't.
When nobody over there bothering them.
They can't kitty corner.
They was
anyway.
You know what? Because they had even at Bar Rocky camp, they
This
were
is right down the street. Right, no,
they were literally 20 steps away because they were listening to everything that we were doing.
That's right.
You could see them looking and listening because they were, for some reason, a normal spot that Bar Rock brothers be in, they were
right
over. They were over to the left of
That's
that.
what they always do.
Would put them closer to them Jehovah's Witnesses, though. But the point being, they standing there with all their pamphlets with white Jesus on it.
Right.
With Edomite Jesus on it.
Nobody.
Let me say it correctly. Nobody bothered them, man.
Right.
But you had all this ruckus over at their camp. And, you know, people coming against the scriptures and the history when it's coming out. But you got to remember, this history and this truth is damaging them. And Jake don't want to. Let me bring this out real quick, man. This is Isaiah 6 and 9. Now I'm going to start at 8. All right. And it says, and then check out what it says in mine.
Isaiah's message.
I like this Bible, man.
Isaiah's message to be rejected.
Right. So it says, right. Also, I heard, this is Isaiah 6 and 8. Also, I heard the voice of Yahweh say, whom shall I send? And who will go for us? Then said I, here I am, send me. And he said, go and tell this people, hear ye indeed, but understand not. All right. And see ye indeed, but perceive not.
So, hey, why don't you understand my speech, man?
That's right. That's what I just said. That's right.
So the things we're out there preaching, and this we preach to Jake, man. All right. The things we preach, they ain't gonna hear it at all. The mass majority of our people would not hear this truth. They brought us the way to destruction. So that should tell you the numbers right there, man.
They're already marked for death. They are not exempt from their judgment.
Come.
Right? It says, make the heart of this people fat, make their ears heavy, and shut their eyes, lest they see with their eyes or hear with their ears and understand with their heart, convert and be healed. He's saying, don't let that happen, man. But they'll tell you in the church, God love everybody. All right? This means that the Lord is sending Isaiah to tell to a group of people that he don't really want to get it anyway. All right? It says, then said I, Yahweh, how long? And he answered, until the cities be wasted without inhabitant,
Right.
and the houses without man, and the land utterly desolate. All right?
That's right.
And the Lord have removed men far away, and there be a great forsaking in the midst of the land.
I love that. That's one of my favorite scriptures because he tells you, first of all, he came. A real man, the Lord said, "Hey, I'll go." He said, "Who? Could you go back to verse 5?
Verse 8. He says,
no, go back. You in 6, right? Go to 6 and 7 or something. 6 and 7 or something. Is it verse?
I think it was the one I read.
Okay, guys. He said, "I want the one that said, who will go for me?"
Yes, 8.
Select my brother.
It says, Isaiah 6 and 8. Also, I heard the voice of Yahweh say, whom shall I send? And who will go for us? Then said I, here I am. Here am I. Send me.
So a righteous man is going to say, "Father, send me. I'll go. I want to go out to the highways and the byways. I want to call out to my people. I want to tell my people to go stop sinning, stop living wickedly, stop doing this. I want to atone for my sins, man."
That's how we all end up where we are.
That's right.
That's all the brothers that sitting here and all the brothers that do what we do.
That's right.
From the apostles and the elders on down to the newest brother that's standing on the side of the line.
That's right.
That's what they heard this word, and something in their spirit drove them out there. to go do this work, man.
Right. And then he tell you, how long should I do it? He says, until I destroy this place. That means the entirety of your life. Live it, be it, until I come back.
Well, I guess Lahab didn't read that scripture. Huh?
Oh man, nobody on that some shit council.
Some shit.
None of the some shit Israelites.
They had a summit. I mean, some shit, and nobody. They all didn't listen to that. But that's one of my favorite scriptures. This is one of my favorite ones that hurts me. All right, this is Ezekiel 3:5. For thou art not sent to a people of a strange speech and of a hard language, but to the house of Israel. Not to many people of a strange speech and of a hard language whose words thou canst not understand. Surely had I sent thee to them, they would have hearkened unto me. And we go into these gooks, these motherfucking sand niggas, these motherfucking Edomites, whatever, and was trying to wake them up to this. Oh, they'll love it. They'll hook, line, and sinker, man. We have hundreds of thousands of people following us at the top of the
line. Shit, we'd be celebrities by now.
Man.
We were teaching the heathen.
That's right.
If it was another people, they already call themselves Christians. They're already trying to clean.
That's right. On. I got a couple more verses. That's right. Because we talk about these wicked 2/3 ass niggas and how they gonna fall, right? It says, but the house of Israel will not hearken unto thee, for they will not hearken unto me. How can we wake these dumb 2/3? They're not listening to the Lord. What is the book of Job? He says,
the Lord came down with mighty thunderings, lightning, burned the mountain.
Hey, get it, brother. Let's just get it, because we have to do the same thing the Lord do. Say these scriptures over and over and over and over again, because Jake is fucking hard-headed. All right? He says, but the house of Israel will not hearken unto thee, for they will not hearken unto me. For all the house of Israel are impudent and hard-hearted, which means hard-headed niggas, man. Behold, I have made thy face strong against their faces, and thy forehead strong against their foreheads. As an adamant harder than flint have I made thy forehead. Fear them not, neither be dismayed at their looks, though they be a rebellious house.
Can I say something? I was watching Black Dumb News 102. You had the brother from GMS Dallas. He had uploaded a video about these black unconscious niggas and how the dude was saying, white and all the African niggas are stupid, so you can't teach these guys nothing because, as the black people in general, can't teach them nothing because they hard-headed. So I'm saying, you saying all this shit, you go right back to the scriptures.
Right.
The most hard-headed people is Jake. But the only book in the world that tells you that is the Bible.
That's right.
But you niggas don't want to listen anyway, so you're not going to get it. You're not going to. It's just 2/3, man.
That's right.
That's just the way it
This
is.
Hebrews 3:8. Harden not your hearts as in the provocation,
that's right,
in the damn temptation of the wilderness. When your fathers tempted me, proved me, and saw my works 40 years.
That's right.
Wherefore I was grieved with that generation and said, they do always err in their heart, and they have not known my ways.
Right. He was grieved with those Israelites in the wilderness. These are the same fucking people that witnessed the chariot, witnessed the miracles in Egypt, got into that wilderness, Aaron made them a fucking calf, and they said, these be the guys that led us out of Egypt. No, for damn sure, those wasn't the guy, that ain't the guy that brought your ass out of Egypt.
Right.
They
still
just witnessed the shit.
That's right.
The worst part is they wanted to go back to serve the Egyptians.
That's right. After seeing this, matter of fact, it's like I gotta hit the exact account. This is Exodus 20. I'm going straight to right after the first 10 commandments, the royal law, verse 18. And all the people saw the thunderings and the lightnings and the noise of the trumpet and the mountains smoking. Even to this day, you can go. This is like, brother. You did this. That's a lot of run. Even to this day, I was hot, brother. Even to this day, you can go see a picture of the top of Mount Sinai. If somebody want to pull it up on their phone, it's still burnt to this day. It's still burnt. How do you burn a mountain? You have to have the power of Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai, man. All right. He says, and the mountain smoking, and when the people saw it, they removed and stood afar off. And they said unto Moses, hey, speak thou with us, and we will hear. But let not God speak with us, lest we die. And Moses said to the people, fear. Go ahead, brother.
No, these people want to deal with Yahweh so much. So when the Lord gave you a chance, you couldn't take it, man.
Right.
So the only people that can deal with Yahweh Bashim Shai is the elect, man, because you guys can't handle it. So don't ask for it. Man.
That's right.
All right.
And they can't deal with these prophecies, man. They can't deal with this work. They can't do it, man. They're not of a mental capacity. They're not of a spiritual capacity. They're not of a physical capacity to do the work that we do. To stand out there for 8 hours, sometimes 6 hours, 5 hours on the line, rain, sleet, snow. We are persecuted by demons from the time we wake up to the time we go to sleep. And then the Lord says, all the shit that you're going through still ain't grievous. You know what I'm saying? But they couldn't handle, in the script, we just read it earlier, them prophets of old, they couldn't
handle no meat in
that's
the
right.
wilderness.
That's right. That's right.
The Lord made the bread taste like heavenly.
Right.
What? The Lord made the manna of heaven taste however towards they like it. So the shit can taste like meat. But Jake is that fucking bugged out, man. You guys are truly rebellious, man. Whatever the Lord does, you guys just don't see it. Same guys that ask for a sign. It's signs everywhere, man.
That's right.
How much more signs do you need?
That's probably another reason why Esau hated so much that much more.
Right.
Because they like, you got the blessing, but look at you.
Right, exactly, man. Yeah.
You know? And
Because,
so you mad as fuck.
Yeah,
it's like you won't even listen to your Lord, to your power.
Right, because the scripture tell you if the Lord came to other nations, they will hearken, man.
That's right.
You know?
And that hurts me every time I read that scripture, because that's how far we have fallen. When Paul said, my desire is that all Israel be saved. That's my desire too. But guess what? Fuck these goddamn 2/3 ass niggas, because you get out your love, you up there trying to fish, and then you get scoffed and scoffed. You know what I'm saying? You get, I'm gonna punch you in the face. I'm gonna fuck you up. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, that's why this scripture said this. This is King David. This is Psalms 69:22. Let their table become a snare before them, and that which should have been for their welfare, let it become a trap.
That's right.
Let their eyes be darkened, that they see not, and make their loins continually to shake. Pour out thy indignation upon them, and let thy wrathful anger take hold of them.
That's right, brother. And that's what the Most High going to do. That the righteous anger, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, is going to get every one of you stupid motherfucking wicked ass niggas, man.
And see, they read the scripture like that, and that's why they try to say that the Old Testament is done away with.
That's right. Because they want to go ahead on and get justification for the wickedness that they fucking live in today.
But the Old Testament is not done away with. And
That's
nothing
right.
in the Bible is done away with. And if you think that, you're very low level.
That's right. I got a precept. This is Matthew 23:23, since we cussing out the 2/3, man, the heathens, man. Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, for ye pay tithes of mint and anise and cumin, and have omitted the weightier matters of the law. Judgment. The Most High is really looking to see what sons have righteous judgment. Why? Because we will be the judges forever. So you're going to listen to white man, you're going to listen to motherfucking polite commit, you're going to listen to wicked ass niggas Nate, you're going to listen to all these other stupid motherfuckers.
Listen to the so-called white man.
That's right.
Because polite goes to Egyptology.
That's right.
It goes by the father. Egyptology was the Edomite. Nate and them, they got doctrines of devils, man. Who's the devil? Esau, man.
That's right.
All right.
That's right. And if you go to each and every single one of these groups or pundits, everything's go right back to Esau, because he's the father of fucking of wickedness, man. And the father of lies, man.
Let me read this real quick. This is Matthew 24, and we'll start at 36. It says, but of that day and hour knoweth no man, no, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only.
Sidebar. King Obadiah, you
Oh.
lost already. That scripture already. All right.
Hey,
Man, he still ain't happened yet.
hey, man, you go to
September over with.
yeah. Now you say October 1st, man. Oh, he did.
Oh.
Now
He switched it, yeah.
He
He
switched it up,
Yeah,
man.
he did.
Since
I saw that.
you found out to be a lie on that September thing, now you won't change.
I got a new
Say,
update.
New update.
Yeah, I got a correction.
So the Lord hit him up on the celly.
Yeah, right. Yeah, we had a bad connection last time. This is the new updated information. When I changed my mind.
I'm sorry.
I still had some more. Did you finish that?
No,
He got more than that.
Okay, because Slocky.
It said,
Slocky.
it says, but as the days as the days of Noah, which is Noah, was so also the coming of the son of Salaki. So shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking and marrying and giving in marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark. All right? So everything was good up until Noah went to that ark, man. As soon as Yahweh sealed those doors, man, the skies got dark, that never rained before. I can only imagine how horrifying that could be. Because think about it, man. There's been times when storms roll in and shake you up. You know,
right.
when you know what storms are. A storm roll in so hard, the wind blowing, the trees are sideways, and
right.
rain.
The raindrops can feel like little BBs.
The crackles of that thunder, you like, oh shit.
And that rain can feel like little BBs.
Yeah, when it's hitting you hard.
Yeah, but you got no covering.
Especially if it's some hail mixed in with it, but. So so we already know how frightening the thunder, the lightning, and the storming can be. Now imagine you have never seen that before, ever. That would be horrifying, man. That's right, my brother. Right? That would be horrifying. So it says, and knew not until the flood came and took them away. So shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. Then shall be two in the field, and then one shall be taken and the other left. 2 women shall be grinding at the mill, and one shall be taken and the other left. So the Most High, you 2/3, man. You the ones that's gonna be left.
That's right.
Hey, can I read this what Elder Gabar posted about King Obadiah? You false ass nigga. He posted Elder Gabar posted Hosea 9:7.
Right.
The days of visitation are come. The days of recompense are come. Israel shall know it. The prophet is a fool. The spiritual man is mad for the multitude of thy iniquity and the great hatred.
To let you know, this is the day that we're living in. That is an excellent precept, but an excellent scripture to prove out that who's the righteous, man. The prophets are over here looking like fools, considered fools. He said the foolishness of preaching, all right? And the spiritual man, we're pissed the fuck off every day, all day, every goddamn day.
Trying to cover it and conceal it when we mix it and mingle with the heathen, trying to get our daily bread.
That's right, because we got to.
You got to talk about bullshit.
What kind of balance
and
is
I
that?
don't follow sports, man. I'm so over sports. And I barely even, and I was a big fight fan, and I don't even follow fight no more. I don't even know half the. I don't follow none of that. No, if it's a big fight, I might watch it, but I don't follow anything anymore. These guys are talking to me. How about them Cubs? And I'm like,
yeah.
I didn't know the Cubs was like in first place or some shit like that. The Cubs, and I think the Sox was in 4th place. I had no idea, man.
The Sox are horrible.
Oh well, whatever. I don't follow that crap.
Because we gave up the fucking world, man. The Most High said, if you do not fucking give up mother, father, sister, brother, those are the most things that's supposed to be the most precious things to you. All right? So what you're not gonna give up riches? He told Zacchaeus, Salaki. He told the rich man who he's like, hey, I'm ready to come. He's like, well then go sell all that you have and let's go. Oh shit. You know what? I get back to you. You know what I'm saying?
He counted the cost and said, yeah, no.
I worked too hard for this, I'm still waiting for that. What's that guy back in the day? Y'all get him to say, as long as I'm down with y'all, I believe in everything you say. I just need to make this $30,000. As soon as I make this $30,000, I'm gonna come down because I need to make. I was like, man, that shit is nothing, man. All right, but this is back to. You have more?
Well, he never came. And now I was gonna read something else based upon what you said. They said, this is 2nd Ezra 9, and he said, and he answered me, and then said, measure thou the time diligently in itself. And when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee, then thou shalt understand that it is the same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Meaning we're watching for the end, man. We're watching geopolitics. That's right. We're paying attention to what's happening in North Korea, what's happening in Russia, what's happening in Syria, what's happening over there, over there in Crimea, what's happening in Venezuela, what's happening in America, in Puerto Rico. We're watching the current events. We're watching the weather patterns. You know, we're watching all these events and these riots and things that are happening in America. We're being a watchman, man. Right? And then we're taking that and we're watching that, and we're filtering it through the scriptures,
right?
So we can know and be prepared and be ready, man.
And that's why they hate us. Though we tell them the truth. All right. This is Matthew 23 and 24. Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, for ye pay tithes. And this is hypocrites, man. Everybody who even come up and scoff, they're hypocritical motherfuckers, man. They like the bitch who was like, y'all better stop cussing. You know what I'm saying? When you're reading the Bible. You know what I'm saying?
Because out their own kids and stuff, man.
But they said it themselves while they was talking to us.
They just said
They just said it.
Man, what the fuck is this about?
Yeah, right.
He said, I'm gonna tell you what the fuck it's about. Why are you cussing?
So you cuss, I can't cuss because I'm holding the Bible. When the Bible does nothing but cuss. Cussing means you don't know etymology of words.
The Bible is the started curse that goes over the earth.
That's right.
Goes over the earth, man.
That's right. That's right.
Just into the windows of the neighbors.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, and
It's called levitation, morning and woe.
Right, right. Y'all shy. You cursed out them fight. What do you think vipers mean, man?
Right.
Right.
That's right. That's calling somebody out of their name.
He said he began to upgrade the crowd, man.
That's right. And on that, and just how we say shit, damn motherfucker, is the same type. They had words back in their days that generated the same
That was
thing.
the equivalent.
And that was what it was, right?
And them cuss outs back then was a lot worse than the English cuss out, man.
Well, the words especially you start messing around with like languages, like other languages are more direct, man. The Hebrew, the Latin, the Greek, those are very direct languages. This bastardized tongue that we speak is a weak, it's
watered down
language, and it's very watered down.
Yeah, this is just base ass watered down language.
That's like 10 cubes of ice, and an ounce of liquor.
I'll bring a scripture out. This is Isaiah 10:5. O Assyrian, the rod of my anger, and the staff of their hand is my indignation. Talk the so-called white man today. He's the modern day Assyrian.
That's right.
I will send him against a hypocritical nation. Talking about you niggas.
That's right.
Thirds.
That's right.
All right. I will send him against a hypocritical nation and against the people of my wrath.
The Most High is pissed the fuck off at the 2/3, man. He's been pissed off at all of us. But now he's starting to show mercy on us because we repented and coming back into the Most High. The Most High said it pleased him to bruise Yahweh Shai. So it's going to please the Most High to kill 2/3. And as the Apostle Tahar says, hundreds of thousands, hundreds of millions of niggas, Israelites are going to die.
They're going to start dying in groups soon enough, man.
That's right.
Esau is going to show his horns, and he's going to show them real soon. And these people are going to learn the hard way who their enemy is, man.
That's right. So, and for rejecting the Lord, rejecting Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai, rejecting the apostles of old, rejecting the apostles today, and the brotherhood whose hands are stretched out still, begging and pleading and doing the work, getting ostracized and bringing out the truth. You can't refute it. Your refutation is not backed by any evidence, but just conjecture and talking. And then you walk off thinking that you done something.
They done dropped the mic.
Like
they just spit some sick bars and boom. Man,
they didn't do nothing.
You ain't done nothing, man.
Just because what the scripture Romans say, was it Romans 3?
Mark yourself
what should we say then?
Unbelief.
Unbelieve me that real
Romans
quick.
3 and 3.
Yeah.
This is Romans 3:3. It says, "For what if some did not believe?"
What if some did not believe? You 2/3, you don't believe. None of you motherfuckers believe. All right, you think you know, but you don't know. All right, and just because you believe and think that you have 100% evidence of something is right, don't mean you're actually motherfucking right. If you're right, you're gonna have the proof to come back it up. Precept must be upon precept, precept upon precept, evidence upon evidence, man. Proof upon proof, man. And that's only one group that does it and has been doing it, and that's the men of the Lord here at Great Millstone. All right, go ahead, brother.
Romans 3:3. For what if some did not believe? Shall their unbelief make the faith of the Most High without effect?
Just because they don't believe that this is the truth, just because they don't believe this is the doctrine, just because they don't want to humble themselves down, and that goes to every single false ass group from Nate to goddammit Rakah from GOCC, from all these other fucking wicked ass groups, man. They refuse to humble themselves down because they're proud, man. They lie. They don't have the truth. They don't have the 100% doctrine, and they come against the men of the Lord because they don't want to repent and just humble down because they're jealous, man. All that shit goes back to envy. All right, go ahead.
It says Yahweh forbid, yea, let the Most High be true, but every man a liar.
Anybody who comes against the Lord and the men of the Lord are liars, all of them. And the biggest lie is they told themselves is that they're not a liar. All right. Back to Matthew 23:23. Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, for ye pay tithes of mint and anise and cumin, and have omitted the weightier matters of the law, judgment, mercy, and faith. And they came against us saying you faith-based Israelites, right? Yeah, and that was a compliment. We still thank the Most High for that. All right. These ought ye to have done, and not to leave the other undone. Ye blind guides. And I let you know this is talking about so-called leaders. These so-called Nates, these goddamn Yohannes, Sakari, and that fucking blasphemous, where you at, Tahar? Where you at? It's Apostle Tahar to you, man. The Most High set up order, man. We're not common with the men of the Lord who have dealt and proven themselves. We're following the footsteps that the Lord showed us to follow. You have the nerve and audacity to blaspheme Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai and the men that he sent, man. Most High gonna kill all you motherfuckers.
I always said, man, you always got that dude want to roll up, come to the dojo, and damn white belt. But he want to teach class though.
That's right. After two weeks in school, man.
You've been in school 2 weeks, man, and now you want to teach class
and challenge the master.
He don't want that bitch from Kill Bill, man.
Yeah, right.
It says, ye blind guides which strain at a net and swallow a camel. You're looking for flaws, looking for a brother to make an offender for a word,
right. Or slip with a speech or something, and you know
what I'm saying, and trying to nitpick on a brother, and then
he's real good at that.
That's right.
I mean, speaking of Sakari,
that's right.
He's real good at nitpicking. He'll sit back and watch and then listen to one little thing and then take it. And then half the time he exaggerated to drag it out and add stuff to it and make it something else anyway.
That's right. All right. But they straining at a net, but they swallowing camels. They gulping down wickedness. They going off to the extreme. But they're looking at you as if you fucking guilty, man. We all are fucking guilty, man. Not one time did you hear any man of the Lord say we some perfect and we don't go off. The apostles say they go off. We all know we go off. The scripture says the just man falleth 7 times, man. But we get up and we don't do that same dumbass shit we've been doing. All right? We don't go back to the mire. We don't wallow in the fucking mud and go back to the vomit, man. We don't drop the plow. That's what separates the righteous from the wicked. If you want to be righteous, you better get the fuck your life right, man. This is it. This is last call for alcohol. This is last time to get in that wine, the holy wine of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, man. It's last time to get down for this truth, man. This is the high time of high time. Someone get high time. All right? But this is the apex, the crucible, the most crucial part of this is it. This is last call. That's why it's the year to push.
And they're at the top of the roller coaster.
That's right.
They know,
click, click,
right. When that last click stop,
click,
and it gets slow, and then then it's gonna get silent for a second, and then it's gonna start click, 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 click. It's going.
That's it.
You about to go down, man. It's too late to change your mind. You can't say, "Oh, I'll let me off this ride. I don't want to do this."
That's right. I know y'all got a couple traces, right? Go ahead, brother.
This is Romans 13 and 11. And that knowing the time, then now it is high time to awake out of sleep. For now is our salvation nearer than when we believed.
That's right.
That's right now.
That's right.
Our salvation is nearer than we ever believed. Look at everything that's happening on this planet Earth. World War III is already going on. If you ain't fucking watching, these race riots. Hey, this is the perfect fucking mixture for fucking chaos, man.
Yeah, and it's dollars crashing.
The economy, man. So this is the time you should be waking up, and this is the time where mass. Hey, a lot of Israelites about to wake up.
That's it.
This shit is fucking heavy, heavier than you guys could ever imagine, man. Right? We have to. Hey, this is the last leg of this race, man.
Right.
That's why shit is about to start popping off here, there, here, there. It's like labor pains, man.
It kind of is. It keeps. Something's constantly happening, man.
I'm hoping something happened right now at that debate.
That's right. That's I was hoping that
everybody.
I still believe that. I believe still and that all that's never gonna happen. Esau's gonna do something to keep that election from happening, man. It's either gonna be a financial thing, a blackout, or the race riot, or they're gonna go ahead and because I know they're trying to incriminate North Korea now. They're saying something. They're trying to get rid of what's his name, Kim Jong-il, his son. And if they do that, that's gonna kick off World War III. Because if North Korea gonna go down guns blazing, man.
But they already shooting stuff every other week,
and other people gonna join them.
Yeah.
Right, and
they testing all kinds of nuclear missiles and missiles and shit, weapons.
Right. Then they sent them 2 planes over there. Basically, when they had them talks, they got the nukes ready for North Korea already. It's like, if we feel threatened in any way, we just gonna have to bomb this nigga and kill him right away. And hey, like you said, if that shit happened, this shit gonna roll out, man.
Yeah, because China, if they fuck with North Korea, China coming, man. Right. China gonna let them things ride, man.
That's right.
They do anything in North Korea. China gonna go at them because China got a covenant with North Korea.
Yeah, please, sir.
No, yeah. His Lamentations 4:16. The anger of the Lord have divided them. He will no more regard them. They respected not the persons of the priests. They favored not the elders.
Right. He said he should no more regard them. Who? That's talking about you wicked ass Israelites. Right. The Lord literally does not give a rat's ass about you Israelites that's not listening to him on this side, man.
That's right.
That's destined for doom. You guys will be all right in the kingdom, but right now you guys are true enemies of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua.
Yeah, their names are dirt, man.
What's the scripture say? Do not I hate them, O Lord, that hate thee? I hate them with what? He said what?
Perfect hatred.
Okay. He said I hate them with perfect hatred. That means the Most High hates the wicked. He hates you. He fucking hates you. That's why he's gonna be furious. You don't sit there and be like, hey, I hate you. Give me a high five. No, you want to fucking kill him, man.
That's why the scriptures that talks about their actual physical death are very harsh scriptures, man.
That's right.
It says, spare them not, the maid.
That's right. They killed the dog, the animals,
it said,
the cats.
You killed the shepherd and you killed the flock. Kill them all, man.
Sometimes the Lord went to go. He told, matter of fact, he took that Saul out of his seat because he told him go kill all of them, kill everybody, kill everything, take it all down. The Most High is man. He's a man of war. How is his name? He likes to take people down. You had a piece of it?
Yeah, I got the one you quoted first.
Let me get back to you today.
It's Psalms chapter 139 and 21. Do not I hate them, O Yahweh, that hate thee? And am not I grieved with those that rise up against thee? I hate them with a perfect hatred. I count them my enemy.
Done. That's right. Most High said we hate the wicked, man. All right. Matter of fact, we got to bring that Revelations 2 and 1 back out. You can't not bear them.
You know what? I'm sitting there because I was gonna read something out of that.
And the apostle said he's gonna melt them niggas. Yeah? And that's right. That's Zechariah, the 14th chapter.
This is Jeremiah chapter 12, verse 8. My heritage is unto me as a lion in the forest, and crieth out against me Therefore have I hated it.
See, the Most High said he hated it, man. Because it was badass kids, man. This is time now. This is high time. You 2/3 ass niggas is about to get it. The Lord is increasing it more and more, and it's about to be a cataclysmic manifestation of whip ass on all you motherfucking 2/3, and it's going to be continual until the Most High comes back. It's going to escalate and escalate and escalate. It's going to be more riots, it's going to be more killings, and it's going to be more atrocities, and you niggas still going to be blaspheming the Most High.
And I want to see the 2/3 start dying in droves.
That's right.
Just as much as I want to see Esau get it, man.
That's right.
Especially the way I've seen, you know, all these years, the short time that I've been in the truth, man. All these 2/3 niggas who come up against the prophets who doing the work, man. Right?
That's right.
You know, some brothers that got locked up, forced to defend themselves. I mean, just be, you know, it just
fought, beat up.
You know, right? You know,
brothers who died in the truth.
God. You know, so I can't wait.
This is the real battle.
And then even more so, the things that they say about Yahweh Shai, including Jake.
That's right. Blasphemy.
They blaspheming the name, man.
That's right.
All right, because this one thing, you know, you expect Esau to be the devil, man. Like that one that made them comments on mine, on that one video. Oh man, the Most High gonna man, it's gonna be horrible. Whatever happens to that, even Mike.
Right,
but when Jake do that shit, man, it's even worse, man.
That's right.
You know, you expect that from the devil. He's the devil.
That's right. Absolutely. You have more than
that? Lamentations 4:16. The anger of the Lord hath divided them. He will no more regard them. They respect not the person of the priest. They favor not the elders. As for us, our eyes as yet fail.
So wait a minute. So you gotta go look at who is supposed to be the priests and the pastors and the men of the Lord today. You got us who are the prophets, and we're doing exactly what the scriptures say, how the scriptures say do it. Then you have the so-called preachers, and you got the false science prophets that's out there. How are you going to even for they give the pastors the credence, they give them all praises and also pastor and the marketplace and hi pastor and they got their little collars out or do what they do, but what have they done to stand up for our people? Nice. Each and every single crooked ass pastor I seen has been on CNN talking to the people, saying we know we need to calm down, we need to assimilate the Martin Luther King shit. Do we need to just be cool, try to get along? We need to find ways to work together. When the scriptures say everything contrary to that, so you got somebody contrary to the scriptures in every single way, and you got people, the ones that is doing it. At bare minimum, they should have respect, like the scripture just say, and have favor to those people who is out there holding the Bible, preaching, trying to promote the Most High. That's the root of everything we do. It's all praises and honor and glory to Yahweh by Shimei Shai. And we don't get no honor for that. No. That shows you these motherfuckers are wicked. And this is the wicked time when they give no honor. Back in the day, they're not in Samuel, what did it say? When the prophets came to town, what did it say? Get that scripture, brother. It was sweet. We struck fear in the men and the people of Israel, man, and of the world, man.
This is Mark 13:13. And ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake.
Because that proves who the real men of the Lord are. Not Pastor Bishop Bacon, man. Not Eddie Long Wrong, all right? They ain't these motherfucking free flow dollars and shit, man. Most High's about to kill all these motherfuckers. He's gonna put murder. Which one of them pastors was it? Who got the cancer or whatever?
Long strokes.
TD Jakes.
No,
it was Eddie Long. And that wasn't he the one that came out the big scandal a couple of years ago? Yeah. And see how quickly Most High started to smite him? We are in judgment right now. He said the visitation is here. Judgment is here. Niggas are being killed. Most High has already started. And he started and it's going to pick up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he said this. And he looked horrified too. Because he knew he wasn't right when he was sitting on that chair and they were wrapping him in the Torah. Had the fake Jews carrying him around and blessing him and all the Edomites up in the church.
Most High got very offended at that because he's the king.
He jacking him up now.
That's right.
Said,
that's right.
But he that shall endure until the end, the same shall be saved.
That's right. And that goes into we have to endure to the end. We have to endure to the end. How about Yahweh Shai? We got to keep fighting these demons that come to our mind all the motherfucking time. We got to say, Father, forgive us for our sins every single day. We got to go out there and get back into reading and going hardcore and to watching the videos and get into a rotation of going out there in the highways and the byways, go out and do your personal videos and living and abstaining from all wickedness to the best of your ability and continue to do the grind. And then the Most High might just show mercy on us.
Right. Mercy. One more quick scripture. This is Revelation 2:11. He that have an ear, let him hear what the Spirit saith unto the churches. He that overcometh shall not be hurt of the second death.
And that's what we're fighting for. We're fighting for knowledge and wisdom. Wisdom shall be the stability of thy times. That's what we're fighting for. And that's the difference between the righteous and the wicked. You get more?
Lamentations 4:16. The anger of the Lord have divided them. He will no more regard them. They respected not the persons of the priests. They favored not the elders. As for us, our eyes is yet failed for our vain help. In our watching, we have watched for a nation that cannot save us. They hunt our steps, that we cannot go in our streets. Our end is near. Our days are fulfilled, for our end is come. And that's what's happening right now, man. All right, Jake still want to go to Esau for help. Even though they're killing niggas out in the streets. And soon it's going to increase more and more to that martial law time, man.
And the police even have something that they call hunting. And when they're hunting, they're looking for a Jake to arrest.
Right.
They're trying to get their arrest record up.
Donald Trump just said last week that he promotes stop and frisk back all across the country. You know what I'm saying? He just said it. And even though it got struck down in New York and they banned, the judge found it unconstitutional, he's saying, hey, no, we need to stop and frisk. It did so well. It did so well when they...
He probably got money vested in some of them prisons.
Absolutely.
You know, that piece of shit.
He just said today during the debate, he said the police just endorsed him. And then he got all these cops that he wanted to be militarized and all this. He's the perfect devil. He just told you niggas today, man. All right, you get that shit went over your heads, man.
That's right. And it would be fitting for Donald Trump to win because he's a fucking CEO of a corporation. America's a corporation, man. So he knows how to make money, man.
Matt Damon and you said that Matt Damon and what's his buddy Ben Affleck, they have a new show coming out called Corporations, and the whole basis of the show is that the corporations have taken over America and they're the new government. And so it's the whole chip and all that shit. I just watched the little short trailer on it, right, because that's what Esau wants to do, man. And the truth of the matter is, that's our life is imitating fiction in this case, right, because the corporations do run America.
That's
man.
Right.
Corporations are above the government.
That's
man.
right. And their
government's following and listening to the corporations, man.
That's right, brother. And that's why they don't mind Donald Trump being over there because he will be making he'll make not America and the poor money, he'll make the rich money. You know what I'm saying? Because they're gonna make America fucking a third world country, man. They're gonna tear down America to being riots in the streets, just like you see over there and these other places. There's gonna be no supermarkets are going to be fucking empty.
Like in the movie Elysium.
Right? That's right.
You know, Apostle Tahar did that video, man. That video I came across the other day, man. I think, man, it got a ridiculous amount. Matter of fact, see if you can pull that video up. It got the numbers on it was crazy. That Elysium. It said you know that the white man is a devil. Something about that movie Elysium. He did a sit down.
Just go to his page.
Apostle Tahar did.
I'll find it.
But the point being, it's funny that came up because he and Ben Affleck are doing this thing about the corporations, and then he said that they want to destroy America, make it a third world country. Well, that was what was going on in the movie Elysium. Everybody down here was in straits, and they were living up on the satellite, up in above the, you know. Elysium confirms the white jets.
Yeah, 23,540.
You know, it's way more than that.
Right. Yeah.
And I imagine
3 years ago.
It's just a bunch of angry Edomites. Where if you start looking at the,
I'm about to show it to him right now.
If you start looking at
I'm gonna put it on the screen.
He mess with the views, he mess with your subscribers, all that stuff.
Yeah, if you start reading the comments, man, just a bunch of angry Edomites that are with their dumbass comments, you know. But the point being, man, they do want to make because that world that he was living in down, it was messed up, man. Matter of fact, the dude was dying. So this was like he was on a mission. You know, didn't he get wounded or something? He was dying.
Right. He was wounded.
That radiation.
Right. And then he got trapped inside of the
the
elevator.
And he was trying to go up there and get healed.
Right. And so he was going to die. So he wanted to go get healed. And then they had all robots. Basically, they was vicious, man. If you act like you talk too much shit, they fucking put the guns on you, beat you down.
Right.
And everybody it was an oppressive society, and everybody in Elysium was in heaven.
And Elysium practically means heaven. That's pretty much what the word translates to.
Right.
Because they even told you that when you watch Gladiator. He said if you wake up, he said if you wake up and you're alone in fields of green pasture, you're in Elysium.
Which is heaven. I believe that's the Greek word for heaven. One of them.
And they go just so you can see there's tons of comments on it. Tons of them.
Right, just a bunch of angry ass Edomites, you know, and then and Jake going in on them.
Yeah.
But the truth of the matter is, man, hey, Jake waking up, man.
That's right. And the 2/3 are going to be accounted.
And they're going to be angry, and they're going to have that hate that they're going to get that. They're going to eventually get that hate for Esau. Some of them already have it. Some of these 2/3 are ready, man. You know, they ready now.
That's right.
All right, this is Lamentations 4 and 19. 18 again. They hunt our steps that we cannot go in our streets. Our end is near, our days have fulfilled, for our end is coming. What you're witnessing right now was the beginning of Jacob's trouble, the climax of it, man. You're coming to the top of the peak of Jacob's trouble, man. All right, this is the fucking end we're getting into. Our persecutors are swifter than the eagles of the heaven. They pursued us upon the mountains. They lay wait for us in the wilderness. All right, the breath of our nostrils, the anointed of Yahweh, was taken in their midst. Whom we said, under his shadow we shall live among the heathen. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwelleth in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through to thee. Thou shalt be drunken and shalt make thyself naked. And that's what's happening right now, man. All right, the time of the end has come, man. All right, Jacob's trouble, and there's going to be more and more killings of Israel, man. The Lord is going to get rid of you wicked niggas, man, as he did in Egypt. After God Egypt, before we got to the land.
This is Hosea 9, starting with verse 15. All their wickedness is in Gilgal, for there I hated them. For their wickedness of their doings, I will drive them out of my house. I will love them no more. All their princes are revolters. The Lord is talking about your 2/3, man. He just said, I will love you no more. So when Jacob trouble gets to his pinnacle, you guys want to get to, let me call on the Lord does not love you. Not in this state of mind at all. He said, I will love you no more. So no, if the Lord doesn't love the 2/3, why would you think we love him? You guys got to fucking die, man.
Y'all been killing us all these generations anyway.
That's right.
Done.
It's only right.
They're not exempt from that judgment, man. They're not going to have that proper mark. They're going to have the other mark. That mark just going to get them, most of them going to be having that chip on them too. So they're not going to be exempt from that mark. Is there more to that, brother?
I just got one last one. This is Ezekiel 22 and 18. Son of man, the house of Israel is to me become dross. All they are brass and tin and iron and lead in the midst of the furnace. They are even the dross of silver.
And if people don't know what dross is, that's the imperfections of gold, silver, and precious metals. When you go take a bar of gold or a bar of silver, and you want to make sure it's test its pureness, because you got to do it, especially with Esau. Esau got all them bars. They came to test the gold, and they found what is it, tungsten gold? They call it tungsten gold or something. They had overlaid it with gold, and it wasn't pure 100% gold. So you have the Most High had to.
China wanted some of his gold back.
That's right.
And they sent the shipment to China, and it was fake gold. And what made them think that they weren't going to check it and test it?
That's right.
They probably all the top was real gold. Then
we got down toward the middle and the bottom.
It's like this feel and sound different. They check it, and
and they checked it out.
After you done handled 4 or 5 gold bars, you be getting a feel with
That's
it.
Right.
Like,
and they don't trust America anyway. These other fucking nations don't.
Why should they, man?
And that's the reason why the Lord is also refining the righteous. We're just like that gold, and the Most High willing, we are part of that gold. But that imperfection, the dross, as you put it into the fire, it starts to get heated up, and then the dross comes to the top, and you take it and scrape it off. And once you remove all of the dross, then you pour it out into a mold and set it and polish it, and it's pure 100% gold. All right, the 2/3 are representative of that dross. The Most High is going to take the righteous, the 1/3, and He's going to put them and save them and cover them and protect them. The 2/3 are going to be wiped the fuck away. You had to come back through and get reborn after you get tortured, because the death is going to be death by pain, man. It's not going to be some easy fucking way out.
Matter of fact, let's get there.
It's gonna be the worst death of all deaths of all time. The most writhing pain.
That's right.
Gnashing of teeth.
That's right.
You know,
Gritting your teeth so bad, and not only for a little bit of time, for a long period of time. You're gonna know for eternity. Don't you ever fucking go home. All right? Plus, He's gonna write the law.
You got more to that. Yo, finish that, and then we'll finish with this.
Yeah.
Therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, because ye are all become dross, behold, therefore I will gather you into the midst of Jerusalem, as they gather silver and brass and iron and lead and tend into the midst of the furnace, to blow the fire upon it, to melt it. So will I gather in my anger and in my fury, and I will leave you there and melt you. Yea, I will gather you and blow upon you in the fire of my wrath.
Right.
Ye shall be melted in the midst thereof. As silver is melted in the midst of the furnace, so shall ye be melted in the midst thereof. And ye shall know that I, Yahweh, have poured out my fury upon you.
That's right. I mean, that's plain. He said He's gonna melt you. Right? He's gonna burn you. Right. Last piece.
This is Acts 7, 51 and 52. It says, "Ye stiff-necked and uncircumcised in your in heart and ears, ye do always resist the Holy Ghost, as your fathers did, so do ye."
So that lets you know the Lord at one point has been dealing with us, each and every single one of us. And what does Hosea 4:6 say? My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, because they reject knowledge. We've been the 2/3 has been constantly rejecting Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, and they're going to get it. And that's just simple. They're going to get it by ICBM nuclear fire, these FEMA camps, the famine. And most I said the famine is damn near you man, you're gonna pine away, and what you say you're gonna pine and for one over a long period of time. Wait till you can't get that cheeseburger at McDonald's. You'll see how it feels, especially when you're looking at your little snotty ass Ray, and he gonna be your lunch. Right?
Good in that, dude.
That's right.
Yeah.
It says, "Which one of the prophets had your fathers? Which of the prophets have not your fathers persecuted? And did they have slain them, which showed before of the coming of the just one, of whom ye have been now the betrayers and murderers?"
So that's what the Most High. You don't think He has vengeance for you? You are the same ones who killed Yahweh Shai. You don't think Yahweh Shai has wanting vengeance for you? You don't think the 1/3 don't want to get some payback? Did not Yahweh Shai say, "Bring them before me," and do what? So it's wrapping up. Lord, this is about to be the time of the slaying. This is the time of 2/3. It's your time. You have you thug ass niggas, you fucking crooked ass fucking musicians and actors and politicians and fucking athletes to fucking common ass middle class, all you motherfucking jakes, from the top to the bottom to the bums. God damn it, Most High is about to bring a cataclysmic destruction, and we say hallelujah, and we like this, and we're gonna exalt the Most High. We're gonna praise the Most High because of it. Is there any more than that?
Verse 54, it says, "When they heard these things, they were cut to the heart."
And when they hear words like this, they do get cut to the heart. Go ahead.
"And they gnashed on him with their teeth." That's what Yakir says. Basically, after they were cut up, there was nothing they could say. And then after that, they stole stuff.
Hey, that's how you know he had the truth, man. That's how you know we got the truth. We cut you guys so bad that you get to the point where you want to fight.
They want to get carnal, man. They want to get carnal. All right, this is 2nd Ezra 9:9. It says, Then shall they be in pitiful case, right, which have abused my ways, and they that have cast them away spitefully shall dwell in torment.
That's that Hosea 4 and 6. You reject knowledge, Most High is going to reject you. He said this is how he's going to reject you. This is how he's going to punish you. Could you Bible shall I read it again?
It says, then shall they be in pitiful case.
You're going to be in a pitiful, the worst, like you, Yaki, you just said, the worst case ever. The worst of all, I forgot how you said it, but it's the worst of everything, man. The worst. Your worst fears, the scripture says that he'll bring your worst fears upon you. Right?
Which now have abused, Salakia, which now have abused my ways.
So you abuse the law, statute, commandments. You abuse the prophets that he sent. Hosea 12 and 10 said, I send you my servants, the prophets. Salakia, it said, I have spoken through the prophets and given similitudes by the ministry of the prophets. So the Lord is speaking to you. The Most High Creator is reaching out to you through us. And you're rejecting us. That means you're rejecting Yahweh Shai, and you're rejecting the Most High Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. And Most High gonna get you.
And they that have cast them away despitefully shall dwell in torments.
So dwell in torments?
Shall dwell in torments.
Look up the definition of the word torments. And live in it. And imagine just staying in it for an indeterminate amount of time, which is the perfect time.
Just hanging out in torment.
That's right.
Just hanging out in torment.
This is torment to us right now, man.
That's how we feel. I get up in the morning like,
that's right.
Damn, again.
Hey.
Right. It says, for such as is Salakia, for such as in their life have received benefits.
That's right. They've been getting benefits. They've been getting the Lord, first and foremost, he blessed us to be Israelites. That's one of the greatest benefits ever, to be actually a son and daughter of the Most High. He showed us great power. He showed us his will. He showed us his way. He's always taking care of us. Even in this captivity right now, we eating good. You know, we got a place over our heads. All right, he's giving us enough raiment and our daily bread. You know what I'm saying? The Most High is continuing to show mercy upon us. And then what are we going to do? Throw it right back in his face.
And have not known me.
But they don't know that. But it makes me think of Isaiah when it said, with their mouth and lips.
They draw me nigh with their words.
With their mouth, with their lips, but their hearts are far from me. Right.
Lip service. Yeah. And they that have loathed my law, while they yet have liberty.
They don't want to hear, don't eat pork. They hate it. I mean, they cringe.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
Had that conversation with an Ephraimite chick yesterday.
You know, they cringe.
She's like, no, I eat too much beef. I was like, yeah, you probably do, but you need to eat less. You don't need to eat no pork.
That's right.
She's trying to justify it's only like 10% of my intake. Trying to argue me about a diet. It's like 10% is too much. Period, right, 10% is too much.
They loathe the law. It's not food. That's right. But they loathe the law, and that means all the laws of Yahweh about Yahweh Shai, man.
Yeah, eat from love and some pig, man.
That's right.
And when it's yet had place for repentance was open.
And this is the doors of mercy are closing. You know what I'm saying? That he said my hands are stretched out still. You know what I'm saying? You know how those wicked ass motherfuckers at the church, they have their altar call? Well, this is your altar call, motherfucker. All right? Y'all better get your motherfucking ass in line and on board, or get ready for destruction and hard times and torments.
And when as yet place of repentance was open unto them, understood not, but despised it.
Man, despised this hand stretched out. They despise that. So somebody trying to save you, you drowning, and you move your hand away. You're drowning, and you are, come on, let me help you. Oh, you push my hand down. Come on, let me.
You throwing the little, what do you call the
life
raft? The little life floating device.
Right.
You got the rope on it. You keep throwing it to them. They keep pushing it away.
Right.
And they keep pushing it away.
But still saying help.
Right. Still kicking. Still splashing. But I'm throwing it out to you.
No. Motherfucker.
Hey. The same must know it after death by pain.
I had some real quick precept. Bring it out.
Yeah.
This is Jeremiah 16:4. They shall die of grievous death. They shall not be lamented.
Right.
Neither shall they be buried, but they shall be as dung upon the face of the earth, and they shall be consumed by the sword and by famine.
Damn.
And their carcasses shall be meat for the fowls of heaven.
You gonna lay, you gonna stay where you lay when you fall, man. And you gonna stink right there, and the fowls and the birds and the beasts gonna come and start eating them.
And for the beasts of the earth, for thus said the Lord, enter not into the house of mourning. So, hey, actually, the Lord gonna be laughing at you, man, through His man whom He chose. Man. All right, it says, thus said the Lord, enter not into the house of mourning, neither go to lament nor be mourned them. All right, with all these things happening to you niggas, man, you be rejoicing.
And the scripture said we gonna laugh at your calamity.
Yeah.
Most ain't gonna laugh at your calamity. We gonna be laughing with them.
God, for I have taken away my peace. The Lord has taken away His peace from you 2/3 niggas, man. From this people, said the Lord, even loving kindness and mercies, man.
God, when I start hearing about you 2/3 niggas and spiggers, man, getting put to death in large numbers at the hand of these Edomites and these heathens, man, I'm gonna celebrate. That's right, all right? I'm gonna take me a shot of something. Hey, so we're gonna wrap it up with that. So with that, we're gonna say all praises and glory be unto
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai.
Double honors unto the apostles of GMS. Salutation to the Akim that are doing this work in truth and sincerely. Shalom.
Shalom.
And above.
Above.